Good evening, everyone. Anthony Wall Street Trader, 7:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's December 13, 2021, and it is Monday. Okay, this isn't financial advice, educational. Subscribe, share, click the thumbs up. We're here to talk about Fetch US dollar. Okay, definitely Fetch is under some significant pressure. I mean, we literally hit 47 and change. We're literally right now cracking through. This is possibly a line of current support, but it kind of coalesces here with this other longer term line of support that we talked about yesterday, which comes all the way starting in March of 2020. Now, a couple of things we mentioned yesterday. We didn't get down dramatically here, so I think we're still intact, but we got to really get ourselves back in order up and above this line of support, which is right now resistance at around 50 cents. So 50 cents is where the bogey is on this. We're not far away, but it gets a little nerve-wracking over there. And again, like I mentioned yesterday, we start breaking through here, it becomes harder to figure out where the next line of support could be. I was saying 20 cents yesterday, but it actually could be possibly at the 34-cent range, but then coming down here is roughly 19, 20 cent down here. So we got to keep our eyes on this thing, and honestly, we got to take a look at Fetch Bitcoin as well. Fetch Bitcoin is starting to look like we might have a reasonable area of support that I drew back here. Resistance, support, still support. Now that support line, if we do start coming down, puts us at 986. It's about another, I want to say 5% down from where we are, which would probably take this thing down a few cents. So I'm really not too worried about it. And again, this support line looks pretty reasonable for the span of time. And again, we're literally only 5% away from it. So if we do come down, we could come down a little more and then bounce off of that. So this is the blue line. This is a new line, and we'll see how this shapes up. In the meantime, Bitcoin also finding itself a little bit in harm's way. 46,300 at the low. We did bounce back, though, and we are back over this current horizontal line of support at 46,700 is where we're at. Sorry, 47,141 is where we're at. 46,600 around there is where the support is. Below that, it's 44,000. We do want to see us get over this resistance line of this descending broadening wedge, which is bullish, meaning if we crack the resistance line of this broadening wedge, in this case, this turquoise line, then we would wind up pulling all the way. We'd probably grind right back up quickly to 68K. Now, we're at 47,000 on the low end of that. It's not to say we can't just come back down to 44K and retest that. So we'll see how this plays out overnight. Bitcoin dominance is on a warpath on the way up. Definitely looking a little more like between the 9th of December and currently, this thing has been acting more like the VIX. This is clearly predominantly 90% of this price action on the way up is driven by Bitcoin fear. So as a result of that, everyone sells altcoins more so than Bitcoin. So that's how this thing works. And that's why Bitcoin's dominance or proportion of Bitcoin to the overall crypto market is 41, almost 42%. But we do have a current support area here at 41.73 up to 42.14. We've pulled back a little bit. Bitcoin's starting to catch a little bit of a bid now. We'll see where this thing lands tomorrow. So in the meantime, Fetch 48 cents. We're pretty much right still at the dot on this line of support. And Fetch Bitcoin, again, a 5% possibility on the way down, but I expect a bounce if we get down there. Catch up tomorrow.